Hello guys, today I want to talk to you about the challenges I go through with the drivers I employ. Being a single woman, a truck owner, I've gone through so much challenges employing these drivers, getting along with them. So today I want to share them with you. So far I've had 5 drivers. This is the 5th driver that I'm having right now. The moment I'm having the 5th driver. It's been 8 years since I got this lorry. I'm not a bossy boss. I've always given them their freedom, and I don't know what happens in the middle. They always just start so well, but in the middle they change. They're like they want to boss you. They're like they're the ones who owns the truck. So I don't know how to deal with them. It's really a bad challenge that I'm having. So let me go through each and every one of them since I had them from day one. The first one, I've had like 4 different tribes. I'm not tribalistic. I've had Luo, I've had a Luya, I've had a Kalenjin, I've had Kikuyu, and the one I'm having right now also is a Kikuyu. So, and they're all being referred to me by friends. I don't look for them myself, and I don't look down on anybody. As long as we can work together, I'm good to go. Yeah. So the first one I was given when the truck was still new was Luo. My friend gave him to me. Yeah, I took him. We started work together. When I got the truck, I used to have a contract in a company which I used to do my own work. So there was not so much challenge outside there looking for work, but along the line the contract was over, so I had to start looking for work outside. So this guy changed when I started looking for work outside. I remember there was one day I sent him to a place where I knew if he goes there and come back, the fuel I put for him will be enough because I've been going there. This guy went because it was the first time for him to go out by himself. I used to be with him in the truck always. So that day, this guy, because it was in the evening, so the broker that got us the work told me the truck will spend there and then they will load in the morning. So I told my driver, you have to spend, the luggage will be loaded in the morning. Whoa, that's where problem started. My driver was like, I spend here, how will I spend by myself? I'm like, do you want me to send you somebody to spend with? I mean, the truck even have a bed at the back of the truck. There's a bed you can sleep on. Not really a bed, but there's a mattress. You know how truck looks like, yeah? I've put a very nice mattress where you can sleep on. He said he's not sleeping in the truck. I said, okay, I have no problem with that. I paid for his guest room. I paid for his dinner that night. But still, he had a problem. He was like, I've left him to spend there alone. He started talking bad. This guy was taking bang. That's what I came to realize. He was taking bang. So I guess that night he took so much bang and he was talking to me rudely. Yeah, so the next day when I was calling him, he picked up at first and said, you left me here to spend on my own. You don't care about me. So I'm like, really? Because I spent in the house and him is spent outside. He's getting mad at that kind of thing. So when he loaded the customer's luggage, when he was coming, he called me and told me this truck will not get back home because there's no fuel. I'm like, the fuel I put for you will be enough for you to come. He said, no, or I leave your truck here if you don't want to send me fuel. Oh my God, I was shocked. I was so shocked. Okay, I said, go to a fuel station, read for me the till number, put the fuel, and then I will pay through the till. He said, wherever I am, it's so interior, there's no fuel station around here. I'll have to take a jerrycan to the fuel station. When he got there, there's no till number here, just send me the money in my M-Pesa, which I knew he pocketed that money. So I just said, it's okay, let me just talk to him nicely, let him come back. I will deal with him when he gets back with my truck in good condition. Yeah, so he came back, and when I looked at the fuel gauge, I thought, because I added him some money for fuel, I thought he'll come back with some fuel in the truck. The fuel was empty, like empty. I had to add some fuel on it again. Oh my God, how do you deal with your truck drivers? Mostly in fuel. The fuel, they always steal from us. That's what I know with truck drivers. So when I asked him if he put the fuel, he got mad. I was even scared. So I just told him, because I was fed up, I told him, can I have my key? He refused to give me my key. I'm like, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. So I called my friend who gave me to him. Your driver that you gave to me is becoming stubborn, and I'm even scared of him. I'm asking him for my key. He doesn't want to give it to me. So we had a meeting. I had to go to my friend. My friend called him, and he gave my friend the key, but not me. Oh my God. I'm like, how is this person taking me? Because I'm a woman? Or I took the key from my friend, and I told my friend I don't need his services anymore. I'd rather just like have that car on a parking, because he's just so rude. He doesn't know how to talk to me. He's so rude. So I took my key. Imagine the next day he's coming. Can I have the key? I want to go to work. I'm like, which key? I told him, let the truck stay there. I don't have a driver, but I don't need your services. And that's how I left my first driver. So the second one was a lawyer. A friend also again referred him to me. He was kind of aged. He wasn't a boy like the other one that I dismissed. So this one, we worked with him so well. He was so respectable because he was an aged man. It started so well. So I got a contract with the Coca-Cola company, and then I took him there. Thank God the Coca-Cola company said they will be putting fuel, and I will be transporting their fridge. So I was safe on fuel. They were putting fuel, and I was transporting their fridge, and by the end of the month I was getting my pay. This aged man again changed. There's a time a friend of mine saw him carrying logs. So my friend called me, do you carry logs nowadays? I'm like, no, it's only fridge. So he's like, I'm seeing your truck carrying logs here. I'm like, are you sure that's my truck? Can you read for me the number plate? And then he read the number plate. I'm like, yeah, that's mine. And carrying logs? No, I didn't send for logs. So I called my driver. I asked him, what are you carrying? Because where he was, I knew where he was because I could track him on my phone. So he told me, I have the last fridge. I'm waiting for the customer to come and get it. So I'm just standing here waiting for the customer that I was assigned for to come and deliver the fridge to, because he stood there for a long time. So that was his excuse. I'm like, you're not carrying any other thing apart from fridge? He said no, he denied. So I called my friend again, and then I told my friend my driver is denying that he's not carrying logs. So he told me, because I know where these logs are going, wherever you are, take a vehicle and go there. You will find your truck there offloading these logs. So I did what he said. I took a vehicle immediately and went there to the destination. Thank God, when I was reaching there, that's when the truck was coming and branching, and I followed him at the back till his destination and waited for him to start offloading. So I went to him and asked him, you told me you're not carrying anything. What are these? Why did you lie to me? He was quiet. I was so pissed off that I couldn't talk. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, no, these are wears and tears you're putting on this vehicle. I knew this money you couldn't have given me even a single cent. And when the vehicle is spoiled, has mechanical issues, you'll come and tell me that we need this and that. And I remove from my pocket and I fix the vehicle. He cannot fix from his pocket, and yet he's making money from it. Whoa. So when I'm mad, I'm always quiet. So I kept quiet and told me, whatever you did, it's not good. Don't repeat this thing again. You know, I forgave him because he was a good driver, very respectable. I don't know what came up. And I don't even know if that was the first time he did that, carrying things that I don't know. Maybe he has been doing it. And I was like, okay. I forgave him anyway. So we continued. I know now he was doing it. He was scared of doing the same thing another time because I forgave him. So what made me pissed off so much is when now he was given a fridge to deliver, but he never delivered. What happened is he sold that fridge to another client, not the client that he was assigned for to deliver. So when we went to Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola people told us that the fridge never got to its destination. So I was asking my driver, where did you take this fridge? Because you're the one who was delivering it. Where did you take it? He said me, I took it to the place that I was told to take. I don't know what happened. For me, I know I took it. So the Coca-Cola people refused to give me my pay for that month for me to look for that fridge till I get it. And I don't know where the fridge was. It's only my driver who can tell me because I wasn't with him when he was delivering the fridge. So I was asking him that question every now and then. Can you just please tell me where you put the fridge? Tell me. And he will tell me wherever I was told to take, which is so far from Kisumu, I took it there. I had to go there myself and look for every shop because those fridges have a number, have a unique number on them. So I had the number that of the fridge that was stolen, was sold by my driver. So I was looking for each and every shop. I had to go to the police and write a P3, not knowing this driver knows what he's doing. So he made the Coca-Cola people not to pay me that month. The truck was on loan. I had to default my loan and interest was added. Oh my God. So there was this employee in the Coca-Cola who used to see me there every day complaining about the fridge. And one day he called me aside and told me, I've been seeing you here asking about this fridge, yeah? I said, yeah. Have you asked your driver? Well, I'm like, yeah, I've always asked my driver and he's always been telling me that he doesn't know where the fridge is. And he told me, I want to tell you something and don't tell anybody that I did. And before he started talking, I said, let me just record this voice. I recorded and he talked and he told me, your driver knows where the fridge is. Ask him very well. He knows. I believe this fridge was sold somewhere else and it was not taken to the destination that it was supposed to be taken. I'm like, are you for sure? He's like, yeah, I am. I said, thank you. Thank you for the information. I went back to my driver. This time I went with a stone face. I'm like, can you please tell me where you took that fridge? Because I know that you never took it to the destination. I've worked there several times. I've used my money. I've used my time to go there every now and then to look for that fridge because the Coca-Cola was holding so much of our money. So can you today just please tell me where you took that fridge? He's so like, I'm serious about it. Before even I could give him the recording that I did with the other Coca-Cola guy, he said, yeah, we didn't take the fridge, we sold the fridge somewhere else. Do you know the fridge was sold just around the place, Coca-Cola place, and me, I was going so far. I'm like, do you even have uko na utu kweli? How can you let me go and look for that fridge? And you know I was going there up and down looking for that fridge, and you knew very well you've sold that fridge at a nearby place. Why didn't you tell me? The stupid me again forgave him. Oh my god. I forgave him again. But thank God the Coca-Cola people, after they got the fridge, because I went and told the manager that the fridge has been found, he came and saw, like he said, this is the fridge that we are looking for. Now deal with your employee, the one who helped my driver to sell it. I understand the employee was suspended, and my driver, here I am with him again. With time, the Coca-Cola company where I was working, I had a contract. The contract was over, so I had to start looking for work out again, which was becoming hard. So I got another contract in Nakuru. I was working in Kisumu then. So I told my driver, we have work in Nakuru. We are going to be moving to Nakuru. He didn't deny. He followed me. But deep down in my heart, I was so pissed off with him letting me look for the fridge that he knew where it was. So every time I could remind him, why did you do that? That was bad. Why did you do that? And he felt guilty. When he came to Nakuru, he didn't even work with me for a month, and he told me he wants to go back home. I'm like, okay, and that's how I let him go. That was my second driver. So I got another third driver in Nakuru. While I got the contract, I had a friend who referred to me to his brother. This guy was now a Kalenjin. Yeah, so we worked with him. Well, they started so well. They start so well. Yeah, so we started with him. We worked because I had the contract, so the work was daily. I didn't have the hassle of looking for work outside. We were working daily. It was a daily basis. In my truck, I used to put full tank so that we don't like, he doesn't like tell me there's no fuel, I want to go and add fuel. So when I'm paid, I used to put full tank for him to go like several trips in a day because he wasn't going far. So we worked very well till the contract was not over for this company. What happened was the forest were banned. The government banned the forest, and the whatever I was carrying was coming from the forest. I was carrying sawdust from timber. So, and you know, timber comes from the forest. And by then, you know, sawdust was being given to us for free, or you just buy at 500 a full truck. So when the forest was burned, we had to start buying the sawdust. They will tell you a truck goes for even 10,000, and where I used to take it, they didn't want to like add money. They wanted to remain with the old payment, which was not enough. So I decided just to leave because I was getting nothing now. So after leaving the company, We started looking work outside again, which is becoming hard challenges. So I said, because, and the Kalenjin I had didn't know how to look for work. He was waiting for me to look for work. Then I tell him there's work somewhere, go do it. Yeah, that's how we used to. So when I saw it becoming a challenge looking for work out, I decided to do my own work. Now I was going to farms, getting farm produce and taking to the market. So we used to take with this Kalenjin guy. Because he was used to short distance, you see, when I was supplying the company in Nakuru, it was a very short distance. Now, when I'm taking the farm produce, I was taking it far, long distance. I didn't know that this guy cannot manage the long distance. He used to sleep like every now and then. We come back from the farm. I leave him to sleep. I go to the house. I freshen up. I take something. And all this time he's been sleeping. And then when we start this journey, we won't even get to our destination. He will put the lorry aside and sleep. And sleeps like very well. There was a time we even put a lorry aside somewhere. We didn't know. It was in Machakos County. He was the one sleeping. So I was waiting to wake him up. We proceed. But I don't know what happened. Thieves came, I don't know, they sprayed the vehicle because I slept like for 5 minutes, good sleep, and they stole our battery. When we woke up, we had no battery. Oh my god. I'm like, you see now, problem with sleeping on the road. So from there I told him, when you want to sleep, look for somewhere safe. Don't just sleep anywhere on the road that you feel like, I'm sleepy here, let me park the car by the roadside and sleep. You don't know how that place is. Those people stole our battery. You don't even know what they could have done to us. Oh my god, the challenges I've faced on this road. We had to wait for a vehicle, another truck to come. It was those remote areas, so trucks passing by, it was late, so we were late even to get to the market. So when one truck passed by, he had to jump starters, like pull us for the vehicle to start. We went to the market without a battery and came back without a battery because I couldn't afford another battery at that time. So we had to come back without a battery. That's when I had to look for money to buy a battery. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so this driver started like just being lazy. There's a time again I sent him to get some farm produce, and what happened is he didn't want to go. He used to send his brother. When I send him to the farm, he will send his brother to go to the farm, and the brother doesn't know how to drive in the farm. You know, the farm, the roads are not good, so he could send his brother. So that day I forced him to go because the brother was not around. So he went, and what happened was the exhaust pipe came out, and when the exhaust pipe of the lorry comes out, you as the driver or the people inside will hear the noise down there. The noise is always so noisy, like helicopter. Imagine that helicopter noise, a driver telling you that I didn't hear that noise. When I asked the people that were inside the lorry, they said they heard, but when they told the driver said, we'll go and make it in Ukombele. I'm like, how can you not hear and the people you are carrying heard the noise? He's like, those are them. I am me. Oh my god. These people, oh my god. Do you know? The exhaust pipe was left behind and they went ahead without an exhaust pipe. I'm like, what's these drivers that I'm having? Oh my god, God gave me a good driver. How do you deal with these drivers anyway? Because am I just too soft on them or what? So anyway, that was the time I came. I made the exhaust pipe, and for the first time I told my driver, I'm not paying your salary, because the salary that I could have paid you, I made this exhaust pipe because I know the exhaust pipe, when it comes out, there's a very sharp noise that it makes that you cannot tell me never heard the noise. I'm not paying your salary. So I said, okay, let us get the truck loaded, take the truck to the market, come back. When he came back, I took my kids and I told him, go and rest. I will call you. I never called him. The truck was there parked. And I looked for another driver. So the brother was the one calling me. Why aren't you calling my brother for work? I'm like, I don't need his services anymore. So I got another driver, the fourth one now, the Kikuyu. This Kikuyu driver came. He was very much hardworking. We worked so well when we started. Yeah, I got somebody who took my truck. He was using my truck to take, they're called scraps, to Uganda. So that's what he was doing. And this guy also took the truck, and I told him, the full side, let it be on your side, may just be giving me this much after every trip. And he agreed. I was like, wow, I'm out of fuel with the driver, because that's where we always don't understand each other, when it comes to fuel with the driver. So we worked with this guy for like several years, and this guy also, again, his work was coming down. You know, sometimes business can be so cruel on somebody. So he told me, like, I have so much debt that I have to pay, and going on with this work I won't be able, because, so I told him, it's okay, let us look for some other work somewhere. When you're back to normal, you can call us back. So that's how I left that guy, and we were still with this Kikuyu driver. So when we're looking for work outside, is always a challenge with the drivers, because when they get to a customer, they will discuss the price. You don't even know how much they're paid. You don't know where they're going. Like, you know where they're going, yes, but you don't know the exact destination. You don't know how the roads are. That's where they will come and tell you that the roads were bad, there were so many hills, now the fuel used there is much than normal. They will take so much money of fuel from you, so you will find like you're just working and you're getting nothing, and tears and wears become so much, because you don't even know where this person is taking your vehicle. You don't know how the roads are. Yeah, so this guy just changed. Like, the the truck was having problems. He's not telling you that the truck has a problem. He will tell you when the problem has persists. That's when you get to realize this truck had a problem. And when you like take it to the mechanic to fix it, you use so much money. So this guy got to an extent where he could go to work, come back, he has no money in his pocket. He telling you he's used so much on fuel. The money was given, all he's put on fuel, and there's the road, the police. They always love bribes, so he will tell you, I gave a police this much, even if the truck doesn't have any problem. They always love to be given something. So the driver has excuse of all that. I gave the police money, I put the money on fuel, I did this small thing that I saw. Oh my god, I was getting nothing. It got to a point I was almost telling him to leave. That day I was to tell him to leave. The DCI came and he was taken to the police. So he called me from there. I went there. I'm like, what did you do? Why did the DCI bring you here? I went there because I thought it's a problem with the truck, but it was not a problem with the truck. It was a problem with him. He took somebody's money and never paid back the money, so that guy was looking for him. I'm like, hallelujah, this is the end of me and you. Work your issues with the guy that you took money from. I took my key and went back to my truck. Oh my god, now I have no driver again. Looking for another driver. I told my mechanic, do you know of any other driver that you know that can work so well? He gave me another Kikuyu. Oh, this is my 5th driver, Kikuyu driver. He has started so well. I'm yet to know him that much. I hope he's gonna be a good man. I'm just praying that we work well, because changing drivers is just hectic. I don't know how you deal with your drivers, those who own trucks. Can you tell me how you deal with these drivers? How you deal with them? How you make them understand that you are the boss? They don't understand that on my side. Just tell me, let me know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is your girl Gemini. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you so much.